Hey, good morning. How's everybody? I hope you had a good night's sleep. Hope you slept well. Hope you enjoyed whatever you were doing if you wasn't sleeping. What are we gonna talk about today, guys? I don't know. Could tell you a story. If I can keep my squirrel at bay. Oh, let's see. There's a place in where is it? Eastern Tennessee, I think. It has tiny homes up in the mountains. I don't know if it's. I can't remember where exactly it is, but it's like I know it's northern Tennessee or something like that. That would be, that would be my ultimate goal, is to get one of those, get a tiny home out in the middle of nowhere. It don't matter if it's like in a tiny home park or whatever. I don't care. You know, just somewhere for me and Bear to settle down, grow old together. Well, we're already that way. Okay, I'm not that old. I understand. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, either like that, Eastern Tennessee or northern Arkansas, around Harrison, Rogers, up in that area, up by the Ozarks. I love that area up there. It's still humid as hell though. I think there's also some over in like Washington State or something like that. It's not too bad. I hear it rains a lot out there. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't. I don't know. I've been to Seattle. I've done deliveries out there. I've stayed at that. There's a truck stop, a TA, and actually at a beautiful place. I mean, they picked that one perfect. Can't remember what interstate that's on. What interstate is that on? 90? Anyway, I don't remember. But it's right outside of, I think, Seattle. I don't remember. Anyway, it's in the middle of the trees. Beautiful place, beautiful place. Something like that'd be kind of cool. I mean, not truck stop, but a tiny home, somewhere at a place like that. That'd be cool, Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm not, giving up on van life. It's too early for that. But if we were blessed, and I'm talking to me and Bear, if we were blessed with a tiny home somewhere, I wouldn't turn it down. You know what I'm saying? Do like a little garden or something, you know, because I like cooking too. I love to cook. So, if it could happen, it could happen, you know what I'm saying? I think it'd be cool, but it'll happen when it happens, if it happens, you know. I want to thank my subscribers for following. Even though you guys know I didn't make this for that, but thank you anyway. There is a subscriber that said, hey, come on down to, what was it, Puerto Rico or somewhere? Yeah. It's hot down there, ain't it? I've never been down there, but do you think it's hot? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm just, chatting today. I'm not doing any real subject, but I did want to say, some people put on the comments that, I think it was a comment, either a comment or somebody asked me on another platform, Facebook or something, why don't I dig into my savings and use my savings? Well, you have to have savings first. That's the key. Okay? I didn't expect this to happen. And plus, in my head, and this is wrong, I know, but in my head, helping other people was more important to me than saving money. I believe in, you can't take something with you when you go, including money. So I never saved it. I've always, spent it on my kids or spent it on other people that needed it more than I did. So, no, I don't have any savings. And I've never learned how to budget. Nobody ever taught me that. And I'm a little naive when it comes to money and people, to where, you can get manipulated pretty easy. And people can take advantage of you for being that way. And that's what happened to me, I know. I'm starting to understand that concept of manipulation. So it doesn't happen again, and it probably will. My dad used to tell me my heart is way too big, for trying to tell people I can't help them, or tell people, go pound sand or something. I don't know. Yeah, My dad always said, you know, one of these days you're gonna get hurt. You know? I've been hurt multiple times, but I'm sure there's quite a few of y'all out there that's been the same way, you know what I'm saying? So, it's still gonna happen, no matter what. I mean, you can put your guard up or stay away from people and run your own life that way, which I think that's a sorry way of doing it. God didn't put us on this earth for us to be selfish, you know. I'm sorry, but I don't believe he did. I believe he put us on this earth to help each other out, especially from, you know, hard times or to hey, knock it off. Somebody ran by the van. Get down. Bear. Bear. Thank you. Thank you very much for being a security guard. Goofy dog. Goofy old dog. Hey, I'll tell you a story. One day, I had him with me in the truck, right? This is the big truck when I was driving. I pulled the tractor trailer up to shut the barn doors, which is the back doors of your trailer. Well, I wasn't thinking that goofball over here decides, well, I didn't think he would jump out of the window. Okay. I'm 5'9", and the window is higher than I am. So what, 6 foot, I guess? I don't know. So, but anyway, I had the window down, and I got out of the truck, so I shut the door, because I figured, hey, that would, you know, keep him in there. And plus, I'm usually, 3-4 seconds shutting the doors, getting back in the truck and taking off, you know. So I'm back there shutting the doors on the trailer, and I look down and he's sitting down there waiting for me. Like, hurry up, man. I'm like, what the hell? Made sure his legs is okay, because he's got short, stubby legs, you know, like Basset Hound does. And so, and this other truck driver beside me was just busting out laughing. I mean, just busting out laughing. He goes, is he okay? I was like, yeah, he's fine. He goes, yeah, he just dove out of that window. I'm like, that's funny. I'm just glad he didn't get hurt, you know. He done that once. Never did it again. But after that, I always rolled the window up a little bit, you know. I didn't want that to happen, you know. I took care of him pretty darn good while we were out there. It's funny because people said that he ate better than some truck drivers, which is probably true. I've helped a few drivers out, you know, that just started, and they'd be in orientation or something, and I'd be there for the week doing something, and every time they turn around, they're having like biscuits and gravy for dinner, or soup, something cheap, you know, something real cheap. And I'd be paying attention, and it's like, okay, because I don't know what it is, but drivers would gravitate towards me I don't know if it's because I am such a nice guy and treat others as we should be treated. I don't know. But I bought a few people, dinners that way. Said, hey, I got this, don't worry. Get what you want. Instead of, the cheapest thing on the menu. I mean, don't go sky high like a T-bone or sirloin or a New York strip or something, but, just something half-ass decent to eat. Fill you up. Something with protein in it, I've helped a lot of people out. Yeah, a lot of people's helped me out, don't get me wrong. There's been quite a few times where when I was married, I'd have to, send all my money home and wouldn't have enough. This is, early 2000s, and wouldn't have enough to, feed myself out there. So, people would help me out. Yeah. So I don't like cooking I'd never liked cooking in my truck. Never. I tried it a couple of times, but didn't really care for it. Now, with that said, if I knew I knew about them, but I didn't think about them. Like a camp stove or something that I could have put on the back of my truck, on the catwalk or something, which is in between your truck and your trailer. If I would have thought about that, that would have been different. I could have, because I'd sat somewhere like Oregon or Texas or places like that and over the weekend. So I could have went to the store, grabbed like a pork chop or whatever and made it, instead of sitting at a truck stop, and buying their food, because sometimes their food's expensive and it ain't worth a crap. Now, with that said, there is an awesome place I love to get back to in Alabama. I took a load of eggs from Iowa to Alabama to a egg processing place down there, and there was a truck stop right across the street, or diagonally or something like that, on back highway. It wasn't on a big highway, just a off the wall truck stop. The truck stop, it wasn't all that cracked up to be or all fancy or anything, but the restaurant inside, oh my God, was great. Okay, they had a special beans and fried catfish on special, and I can tear up some catfish. I can tear up pretty much any kind of seafood, except for salmon. I'm not real thrilled about salmon, but I'll eat it. I don't care too much for it, but I'll eat it. It's just something about the taste, I think. But any other kind of seafood, oh my God, I'll tear that stuff up. Now, I ain't never had all that fancy seafood, but catfish, bass, things of that nature. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, they had a special that night for fried catfish, beans, and cornbread. How do you make that choice, right? So I told her, I said, there was an older black woman that was doing the cooking, and oh my God, she was the sweetest woman I've ever met down there. So anyway, so I told her I wanted a special. I wanted both specials, and she goes, okay. So cornbread, not cake, cornbread. Let me tell you a secret. And some of y'all are gonna say, no, that's not right. I don't like sweet cornbread. It's not cornbread to me. It's cake. Don't understand that. Give me regular cornbread, not sweet cornbread. Throw some butter on that sucker and it's all she wrote. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. I'm very simple. I like regular cornbread, beans, fried taters. If you don't know how to make fried taters, I'll show you how to make fried taters. I love fried taters. Throw a little bit of onion in there and there you go. Let's see, fried potato, fish, any kind of fish really, as long as it's fried. I love fried potatoes, fried fish, beans. I don't know, is it pinto beans? I mean, I love pinto beans. But there's also, I guess navy beans, I guess they're called. Kidney beans, I don't like them. Don't like them at all. Let's see. Trying to think. But anyway, I digress. Oh yeah, tiny home, middle of nowhere. With either a lake, river, pond in the vicinity. Don't have to be out my back door, but close, that would be amazing. I think that would be the life right there. I mean, what else would you need? Throw a garden out? You know, I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs except for marijuana. And I'm sorry, but I don't see a problem with green lettuce. I really don't. I don't do it now, but I used to do it for the pain. I fell down a flight of stairs when I was younger. I've done a lot of crazy, stupid things when I was younger. You know, like those. You remember those cattle ramps back in the day that sat beside the railroad tracks, so you can put cattle on and off? Yeah. We used to jump those when we were kids with our bikes, right? And you know how high they are. So, well, back in the day, hell, you didn't wear a shirt. It was summertime, you know. Lucky you wore shoes. So I'm flying up on this thing, and then all of a sudden, I don't even know what happened. the bike went and I went the other way. And those are made out of railroad ties with that oil and all that stuff on them. Yeah, that freaking hurt. I slid all the way down that sucker on my back. And when I got home, my my dad cleared off the kitchen table, and for hours sat there and picked wood out of my back, out of my shoulders, down my arms. Yeah, I remember that. That freaking hurt. Do I have any scars on I don't know. I don't know if I have any scars on my back. I don't think so. I got a scar on the back of my neck where I had a lure stuck back there and had somebody cut it out. Yeah. Fishing lure. Don't ask. I don't know how that got there. I can't remember. But yeah, I remember getting it cut out. I know that. Big old chunk of meat. Well, guys, I don't want to go too much longer. It's already been 26 minutes, and I haven't talked about nothing. I love you guys. I just wanted to get some stuff out of here today. Nothing really, that important. But just remember, we're not out here by ourselves. I guess we are, but I mean, you're not here alone. You're always here with somebody. If it's, if you believe in God, then you're here with God all the time. So just think about the people that have it worse than you and try to help them as best you can. There's some people that you cannot help, and that's just the way it is, I mean, I'll take all the help I can get. I did go ahead and put a Cash App in my description, even though I wasn't going to, but I did. Because I'm going to be honest, I need all the help I can get. Sooner or later, I want to find somebody that wants me for me and not me for my money that I don't have anymore. So, alright guys, I'm gonna get off here before I get too sappy today. I'm not in the mood. I didn't sleep well last night, so just too freaking hot. I love you guys. God bless you. Keep your faith. Always look up. God's always looking down.